All right, here we go, folks. Here we go. And if by some chance you looked out there and thought, wait, something's different, the reality is the boys in a team bonding experience, almost all of them bleached their hair blonde. So, yep, hopefully I know who they are without by use of their hair, because there's some people out there that just don't look the same, but they all look great. Team bonded, getting ready and psyched to play tonight against River Bluff. Ethan Cooker on the mound for the Mavs tonight. Behind the plate is Matthew Kim. Third base, we've got Jackson, Carson Marabelli at short, Danny at second, and Noah doing the first base duties today. Brennan in right field, Jacob Howe in center, and Miles rounding it out in left field for the Mavs on defense. All right, here we go, folks. Top of the first here, state playoff round one. Mauldin Mavs versus the River Bluff Gators. We are here at Mauldin High School. Ethan Cooker on the mound to start us off with the first windup. And in there, called strike one, looking. That one's a little low, evening the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yes, got him at the knees for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one misses. Even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. And off to second base. Scooped up by Danny. Over to Noah for the first out here in the top of the first. That one's in there for strike 1. Way to rocket fire it in there, Ethan. And fouled back. No balls, 2 strikes. Way ahead of the batter here. Again, we got Jackson, Carson, Danny, and Noah in the infield with Matthew behind the plate. 0-2 pitch. Ethan winds up. Just a bit outside. One ball, 2 strikes now. Oh, nice pitch. It's in the left field. Miles is tracking it down. It goes foul. 1-2. And this one's going to go pop to the right side. And that's going to be out of play as the batter battles in there. Ethan firing him in the strike zone. And just misses. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good pitch, working it around the strike zone. The windup. And that one's going to pop up. Carson's underneath it, coming on in. Little hop, skip, and a jump there. 2 outs now here in the top of the first. Oh, nice pitch. Scooped by Danny. Boom, a great inning by Ethan Cooker. 13 pitches, 9 of them strikes. Nicely done as we head to the bottom of the first. The score is 0-0, Mavs and Gators. All right, here we go, folks. Bottom of the first. Ethan Cooker coming to the plate for the Mavs. And shot back right up the middle. Hustle, hustle. He's in there for a single. Nice job. First pitch. Barrel back to the pitcher. Gets through him. Second baseman made a nice grab to stop it from going to the outfield. But Ethan Cooker makes it to first base. Now we've got a pitch runner as Tucker comes into pitch run for Tucker Rice coming into pitch run for Ethan. Danny now coming to the plate for the Mavs. Back to first he goes, safe. That's outside for ball one. Good eye, 1-4, good eye. That's high again. 2-0 is the count. That's hot. No, it's not. That hits across the letters. 2 balls, 1 strike now on Danny. And back to first goes Tucker. He's back there safe. Brennan on deck now for the Mavs as Danny faces this pitcher with a 2-1 count. The windup. And popped high. Right fielder's got plenty of room. Going to make the catch, and Tucker heads back to first. Brennan had a good game against River Bluff the last time we played them. Nope, that one misses. Way to be patient in there, number 3. 1 ball, no strikes. And that one's going to be a chopper to third. Through the third baseman's glove. Brennan is safe at first, and Tucker heads to second. All right, Miles coming to the plate here. Our cleanup batter. 1 out. Runners at first and second here. Barrel it, Miles. And it's a nice pitch. And gets him swinging. 0-2's the count. That's all right, Miles. Make contact, drive it. Upstairs in the attic, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tucker got a nice lead at second. There's a shot. It's going. The center fielder is backing up and makes the grab. And Tucker heads back to second. All right, 2 outs now, runners at first and second. Matthew coming to the plate. Good cut. Two outs, no balls, 1 strike. Runners on first and second here in the bottom of the first. And pitcher turns towards second. Tucker back safe. That's outside. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. And gets him looking. Great movement there by the pitcher for the second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Matthew. And gets him swinging to end the bottom of the first. No damage done. It's still 0-0. Mavs got some bats on the balls, which was nice. But we head to the top of the second. All right, we head to the top of the second. After a very successful top of the first, 3 up, 3 down, we now face their cleanup batter, third baseman. Good pitch, goes foul down the right field line. And a shot up the middle for a single for River Bluff. And back to first, safe. Back again, keeping it back to first. Squares the bunt. And bunts down the third base line. Jackson picks it up. Going to fire it to first to get the one out. Runner advances to second there on the bunt. And a shot to Carson. Oh, great bobble, but picks up, fires it. Nicely done. Way to concentrate there, Carson. That looked a little Savannah Banana mode, but it got it and it worked. It works, maybe. Is that a trick play from Savannah Banana? We got our second out, but the runner does move on to third. Inside for ball one. And the shot to Carson. Way to grab it. Nicely done. A line shot. No run scored. We left him hanging at third base going, I can't come in. We head to the bottom of the second now. Score is still 0-0. All right, Carson Marabelli coming to the plate now. Carson had a great top of the second inning, making 2 outs. First with a great grab, concentration to throw him out at first, and then a line shot catch to end the inning at the top of the first. Now he starts us off here in the bottom of the second. And it's going down the line, going to go foul. There's a shot, solidly hit, but the center fielder's right there to get the first out of the inning. Well struck. Good barrel on the ball there by Carson. Noah with the shot. Scooped up. There we go. That'll be a single by error. Misplayed by the second baseman. Sun was in my eyes, but I don't know about his. All right, Daniel now is designated hitter. 1 out, runner at first. Back goes Daniel. Noah. He's in there safe. That's high, and back they go. Way to get back there, Noah. 1 ball, no strikes. That's high. Way to be patient in there, 1-8. Nicely done, Daniel. 2-0's the count here. Oh, shot. Come on. Left fielder, right to the left fielder. Noah heads back to first. 2 good shots into the outfield, but we got 2 outs. Runner at first now as Jackson comes up to the plate for the Mavs. In there for strike 1. All right, 0-2's the count now on Jackson. That's high, making it 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's high. Woo! Slider almost popped down there, but it did not. It hung up high. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot to the shortstop, over to first. And with that, we head to the top of the third. Left a runner on. No runs. Still 0-0. Mavs versus Gators. All right, here we go now, folks. Ethan Cook are back on the mound, top of the third. Nice pitch. Way to give him a good target there, Matthew. Great job. No balls, one strike here. That one's a little low. 1-1. Great pitch. Rocket fire in there for the second strike. Swinging. And the windup. Gets it popped out. Jackson's under it. Jacob, I should say, is under it in center field. Gets the first out of the inning. Oh yeah! Right at the knees. One ball or no balls, one strike here on the batter. And goes foul way ahead of the batter here. 0-2's the count. That one just tailed up a little high. One ball, two strikes now. And bounces forward. Ethan scoops it up, fires it over to Noah for the second out of the inning. Nice job by the Mavs.
Back to the top of the order, number 23, Vince Alexander.
Oh, what a nice pitch. I think he spelled his name in cursive on that one. It moved so much. No balls, one strike now. Oh. Well done to get way ahead of the batter here. Couple back-to-back sliders really worked it well. Now he's 0-2. Let's see if he brings a fastball in. And went outside. Two outs. The windup. A little high, evens the count now. 2-2. You got this, Cook. There's a shot. Danny's going to scoop it up. And over to Noah he goes. 3 up, 3 down here in the top of the third. We head to the bottom of the third. Our top of the order as Cooker will be coming to the plate, looking to start us off here with a little rally. Ethan coming to the plate. He's 1 for 1 today. A one-pitch single yesterday to start us off the game. First pitch, though, curves in there for strike one. That one, though, on the outside corner. Makes it no balls, 2 strikes on Ethan. That one's a little bit farther, and thus a ball. 1-2 now is the count on Ethan as we start the bottom of the third. Let me change that here. I just realized it says bottom of the second. Sorry. 2-2 is the count. There's a shot. That's going to land in the left center. Ethan's 2 for 2 today as he hits another single. Nicely done. All right, Tucker Rice coming in to pitch run for Ethan as the pitcher. As Danny comes to the plate, popped out in the first inning. Got a runner on first here. Let's see if he can drive him around. Back he goes to first, and Tucker's back there safe. Squares the bunt. Inside for ball one. Squares again to bunt. This time it goes foul. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Brennan New on deck for the Mavs. Back over to first, and Tucker is safe. One and one's a count. The wind up to Danny. Squares to bunt again. This time, though, down the first base side, and it goes foul. Making the count 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Back to first. Tucker back quickly and safely there. Drive it, Danny. Drive it 1-4. And contact goes foul down the left field line. Good shot by Danny. Scooped over to second. They're going for a double play. And they got the double play for 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. And a shot by Brennan, backhanded by the second baseman who was playing towards second base and got him out. to end the inning. Second baseman definitely was leaning towards that. Was able to pick it up fast. Yeah. Well,
Leading off the game is number 1, Walker Buehler.
all right, top of the fourth here. Ethan Cooker having a good first 3 innings, 32 pitches, 23 of them strikes, facing 10 batters here. No walks, no strikeouts, 1 hit as we start the top of the fourth with a great slider for strike 1. In the dirt, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped up to right. Brennan heading over to the fence and goes foul for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. And fouled away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. A little high, 2-2 now is the count. And the shot, Jackson scoops it up, fires it high over Noah's head. Tracking it down, he's going to make it in there second. No outs, runner at second now. On the air by Jackson.
Now batting number 7, Dominic Morton.
And that one's going to go to right field. Brennan's underneath it. Here we go, firing it to third. And did not go. He stayed at second. Great arm by Brennan. to get it back quickly after the catch.
Batting for the Gators, number 4, Maddox Reed.
All right, number 4 had a base hit last time for River Bluff. Runner at second now. Oh, what a pitch that just missed. 1 ball, no strikes. Misses outside, makes it 2-0 is the count. He's working around the strike zone here on number 4. Good pitch. Two and one's the count now. 1 out, runner at second for River Bluff. Top of the 4th. Great pitch, nicely done, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Way to go, Cook. Two and two. Ethan steps off. The 2-2 windup in the dirt. Good grab by Matthew. No running. We got a full count here, folks. And timeout by the batter. And he walks. Gonna head down to first. Runners at first and second. 1 out now.
Now batting, number 2, Shortcutter. And foul back for strike 1.
And misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice job. Gets him with the strikeout. 2 outs now. Nicely done.
Now batting, number 3, Ashley Powell.
Yeah, gets him swinging there to start it. No balls, 1 strike. Yeah. And it goes by. Wild pitch. Oh, nope, hits the batter, I should say. Sorry. And going to load up the bases here. All the lights on the scoreboard here.
Now batting at DH, Matt Raines.
All right, Mach is going to come out and talk to Ethan here. All right, here we go, folks. 2 outs, bases loaded. And called time. Good grab by Matthew. Prevent the runner from coming in. 1 ball, no strikes. One and 0. That one's a little low too. 2 and 0 now. Matthew's going to go out and have a little chat with Cooker. Tuno. There we go. Great pitch there by Cooker. Oh, yeah. Back to back. Two-two pitch. And gets him looking. Great job by Cooker. Woo! Man, the bases were full of potential, and he just sent it all to voicemail. Thanks for playing. We head to the bottom of the fourth now. Still 0-0. All right, in there for strike one on Miles. And that one's popped up into the outfield. The left fielder comes on over to grab it for the first out of the inning. Matthew. All right, foul down the left field line for Matthew. No balls, one strike here. Bottom of the fourth, still 0-0 is our score. That one's outside, evening the count. One ball, one strike. Good solid shot up the middle. Matthews got himself a single. Nicely done.
Next up for the Mavs, number 2, Carson Mauldin. Carson Mauldin, number 6, Wyatt Turner.
All right, Wyatt Turner coming in to run for catcher Matthew as Carson Marabelli comes to the plate here. 1 out, runner at first. Back he goes. Wyatt is safe in at first. And fouled back for strike 1. In the dirt. Count is even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Back goes Wyatt. He is back in there safe. There he goes. There's Wyatt. Oh, hit and run. And it goes foul. One ball, 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Way to hang tough. Way to battle in there. Noah on deck now for the Mavs. Carson battling in there with 1 ball, 2 strikes. Back he goes to first. And he's back there safe. And just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye, number 2. Good eye. There goes Wyatt. It's high. Shot down there. He is safe. Nicely done by Wyatt to get to second base. That slide brought to you by Clorox Bleach. All right, 1 out. Full count now. Big gap. And he's back again. Oops. He's back again. He is safe. Way to hustle, Wyatt. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out for Carson Marabelli. That's going to be a shot. Yes, it's a wild shot. Here comes Wyatt. He's coming home. He's safe. And Marabelli's in second with the error by River Bluff. The Mavs put the first run on the board here in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting for the Mavs, number 22, Noah Cashin.
Still just one out. And the coach is going to have a little chat with the pitcher and the infield now. All right, quick little meeting on the mound. In there for strike one. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. That's high. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, it's a shot! Oh. Pitcher was able to snag and take just enough off of it as the shortstop was there, picked it up. 2 outs, though. Marabelli moved himself down to third. So now we got 2 outs. Well struck by Noah. Nicely done. All right, Daniel now coming to the plate for the Mavs. In there for strike one. 90 feet away from putting another run on the board here. 2 outs. Daniel, the designated hitter. And gets him swinging. Now he's got to protect that plate. No balls, 2 strikes. There you go, way to foul it off. 0-2's the count here on Daniel. That one misses. And oh, here comes Carson. That is some great base running by Carson Marabelli. Catcher did not think he was going to go. That is just way to be heads up baseball by number 2. Nicely done. The Mavs put another one on the board. And gets him swinging for the 3rd out. We head to the top of the 5th. But the Mauldin Mavs put a couple on the board, leading 2-0 now over River Bluff Gators. All right. Great character showed by Ethan last inning here. No runs scored last inning with bases loaded, pitched great. Now we enter the top of the fifth. Let's see if we can knock this one out here. Just misses high for ball one. That one misses. 2-0 the count. And 3-0 now. Got this, Ethan. All right, 8 and 9 in their order. 3-0's the count. Call that the Nolan Ryan 30. There it is. Way to fire it in there. Three balls, one strike. Oh, just misses. He's going to head on down to first to start off the inning here in the fifth.
Now batting number 5, Andrew Ryan.
Squares to bunt. And back to first. Back in there safe. Yes. Way to fire it in there for strike one. Again, squaring to bunt, back to first. Keeping them close to first. Bunts. Jackson picks it up. Fires it and gets the first out. Runner does advance to second now. So we got one out, runner at second for River Bluff. Batter did his job, advancing them to second.
23, Banks, Alexander.
Good throw by Jackson to get the out. And it's high. Ball one. 1-0 is the count here on the batter. Mauldin's up 2-0 here in the top of the fifth. First round of the state playoffs. We head to River Bluff tomorrow for a 6:30 game on their field. That one just misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And 3-0 is the count. Matthew going to go out there and have a little chat again. All right, 3-0 now. And that one's going to send him down to first. 4 pitches for a walk.
Next up to the gate is number 1, Walker Godwin.
Nice pitch. Way to fire it in there. Woo. Popped up and popped foul. Way ahead of him here, 0-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second for River Bluff. And it goes Bass. Matthew picks it up quick. Fires it down there. And, all right, they just move over a base. High pitch makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. You got this, 13. And it's a little high, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. All right, 2 outs. And yes, nice pitch by Cooker. There we go. Nice. All right, that's a 2 sliders back to back. We're looking for a third slider with extra onions as we head to White Castle. Way ahead of him here, 0-2. Good call by Matthew to go out there and just have a conversation with him. Nicely done, Matthew. And now, oh, there we go. Batter's back into the batter's box. 0-2's the count. He went for the corner, gets him! Yes! Woo! What a great pitch to get out of the inning again. No runs scored. I said it once, I said it twice. We're all going to White Castle after that inning. Slider Central. All right, Jackson comes to the plate. One of 4 seniors tonight. It is senior night. Congratulations to Jackson, Miles, Kyler, and Carson as senior night. So we start the bottom of the 5th. Mavs up 2-0 over the Gators. Here we go. That one misses for ball 1. In there for strike 1. That one misses inside. Find your pitch, 10, drive it. 2-1's the count. Fouled off, evens the count, 2-2. There's a shot to center, and it's going to drop. Nicely done for the single. Woo! Yes, well done. It is. And now he's head to the top of the order. Ethan Cooker. No outs. Jackson's at first. Back to first. Jackson's safe. Man, that right fielder is playing in short. He squares the bunt. And 0-1 is the count. Yeah, right field is playing in nice and short, man. Rip it down the line. And that one's going to pop up, though. Shortstop is underneath it. Going to make the catch. Jackson head back to first. We got the first out of the inning.
Next up for the Mavs, number 14, Hammy Espino.
All right, Danny coming to the plate now. And pitch back. Jackson back there safe. And gets Danny looking for the first strike. 0-1 is the count. Slider got him. That one's inside, though.
Everybody clap your hands. Come on, y'all.
1 ball, 1 strike. He goes. Jackson. Wow. He's in there safe. That was kind of like a rugby throw. It kind of bounced before it caught. Wasn't really there. But you know what? He's in there safe. We likes it. All right. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jackson sitting at second. Fouled off, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Charge. 2-2. The windup. Shot out to right field. Tag up, tag up.
Now back to the Mavs, number 1, Miles Rich.
All right, Miles up now, 2 outs. Jackson on second. And Brennan on first. It's high for ball 1. It's going to pop. Here we go. Could be trouble. Could be trouble. Yes, it was. Yes. That's going to score a run with the error. Runs to third. And Miles is going to head over to second. I'm going to find out why in a moment. Okay, all right, thanks. The ball in the dugout. That's why Miles got second. But Brennan did not get the extra base because he got his second to third, I guess. So another run scores. And that's in there for strike 1. That was high. Good catch by the catcher. Prevent Brennan from coming in home. 1-1's a count. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Mavs up 3-0 now over the Gators. And time. And 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's all right, Matthew. Drive it. 1-7. Yeah, good eye. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There we go. That's it bobbled. Bobbled by the third baseman. Brennan's going to score. Miles going to move to 3. Matthew is on first with another error by River Bluff.
Now batting for the Mavs, number 2, Carson Mauldin. Base runner, number 6, right turn.
And that's going to do it, I think, for the pitcher, I'm going to guess. Maybe. I don't know. We will see. All right, he's not pulling them yet. Just a little conversation at the mound. As Carson Marabelli comes to the plate. Wyatt Turner at first. Wyatt's got some speed. I would anticipate Wyatt's going to head off, so let's look for the pickoff at first. That was in there for strike 1. Here goes Wyatt, taking his time, and Wyatt's going to make it to second. Nicely done. All right, now we got 2 sitting on the pond. And he steps off. No balls, 1 strike on Carson. Mavs up 4-0 here, scoring 2 in the bottom of the 5th. 2 knocking on the door right now. In the dirt, good catch by the catcher. 1 ball, 1 strike. And goes foul down the third base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's go 2. You got this. There's a shot. Oh, just foul. That had 2 runs and a nice single for sure. Oh. One ball, 2 strikes now on Carson. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Yeah, he poked at it. Not going to be reachable by the first baseman or the right fielder, so he still is battling in there. Way to battle, too. Drive it now. There's a shot. Yes, that's going to land into right field. Going to score 1. Here comes Turner, and he's standing up for another run. That's a 4-run inning so far here in the bottom of the 5th. Great shot by Carson Marabelli, who sits on first now, clearing the bases of the runners from second and third. All right, and that'll do it for this pitcher. So we'll take a little break here while the new pitcher comes in to warm up. All right, here we go now. Carson Marabelli sitting on first after driving in 2 runs. New pitcher on the mound for the River Bluff Gators. Noah now up and in there for strike 1. And strike two. And good job, Carson. Way to make the steal. All right, no, there he is for you. And gets him swinging. 3 pitches, Noah goes down. We head to the top of the 6th, but not until the Mavs can make a dent and expand that lead. Now 6-0 here against the River Bluff Gators. All right, we start the top of the 6th. Ethan Cooker still out on the mound, 75 pitches into this game. And throws that first one across the plate for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike here. That one goes a little high, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. And the shot's going to go down the left field line. Going to go foul. Makes the count 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the windup. Yes, here we go. Danny gets it off the hop. Over to Noah for the first out here in the top of the 6th. Nicely done, Mavs.
Now batting number 2, Trip Huddle.
Yes. Way to fire it in there, 1-3. No balls, 1 strikes. And a good solid shot, but right to Jacob. Caught for the second out of the inning here in center field. First one misses for ball one. That one's a little low. 2-0 now is the count. They got your back, Ethan. Yes, there we go. Jacob under it now in center. How many licks to the top of the sixth? A 1, a 2, a 3. They go down. No runs scored. Mavs up 6-0 here as we head to the bottom of the sixth. All right, Daniel, Jackson, and Ethan are the top three here as we start the bottom of the sixth inning. And a good shot in there for strike one. That one, though, misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Couple change-ups to start us off here in the bottom of the sixth. That one misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike on Daniel. Find your pitch, 1-8, and drive it. That one's outside, makes it 3-1. Three-one pitch. All right, goes foul. Full count here on Daniel. And gets him looking there for strike 3. All right, Jackson now. That's all right. Strike low. 0-1. 1-1 now is the count. Full count. That's outside corner, he says. Outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Protect that play, 1-0. You got it. Way to battle in there. Way to be, Jackson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And gets him swinging for that second out of the inning. All right. And with that, we're going to get a new pitcher for the top of the order and a lefty, Ethan Cooker. All right, Ethan now. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And the first one in there for a strike. All right, now you've seen it, 1-3. Nope, that one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes. One and one's a count. That's high, misses. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nope. Full count now, 3-2. Nope. There we go. New pitcher comes in, offers a free sample. Heads on down to first. 2 outs here. Bottom of the 6th. Danny coming up to the plate. Danny with a shot, and the left fielder's under it and makes the catch. We head to the top of the 7th. Mavs have a 6-0 lead here. And it looks like we got Tucker Rice coming to the mound here in the 7th. All right, Tucker on the mound now for the Mavs. Throws the first strike in there. There's a shot right back to Tucker. Nicely done. Scoops it up. We got one down here in the top of the 7th. Oh, yeah. Way to fire it in there, Tucker. No balls, 1 strike now. And fouled back, way ahead of the batter here. 0-2 is the count. And just misses. Good pitch. See if he would go for it. He did not. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. The 1-2 windup. In the dirt. Past Matthew. Evens count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, nice shot. 2-2. Goes foul down the right field line. We got a full count here, folks. 3-2, 1 out. Top of the 7th. Mavs up 6-0 over River Bluff Gators. Gets him swinging. Way to fire it in there, 1-5. And it's high. Now a full count. 3-2. And it gets him on the inside corner for the second out of the inning.
Now batting number 5, Andrew Ryan.
Oh, yes. Wicked, nasty. No balls, 1 strike. There you go, way ahead of him now. 0-2's the count. Let's go, Tucker. And gets him. That does it, folks. The Mavs take the opening game here in the best 2 out of 3 against River Bluff Gators. Nice job by Mauldin. Ethan Cooker in for the Mavs for 6 innings tonight. Had 1 hit, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Tucker comes in relief, pitches 1 inning, strikes out 2 of them, and gets the 3rd on his own throwback to first. Nice job by the Mavs. We head to River Bluff tomorrow, 6:30 game at their place. Best 2 out of 3 the first round here. Thanks so much for listening. Appreciate everybody. Have an outstanding evening. We'll see you tomorrow on the airwaves. The Chipster Channel signing off. Have a great one.